You ready for fight? Well, alright. Our worries, Babylon, you catch up in our worries, Babylon.
A rude boy is a state of consciousness into which you express yourself through a hybrid aesthetic.
Anyway, carpenter, beg you build a box. Call the food and violate, but no me cash them in.
Rude boy culture first emerged in the late 1950s in Jamaica.
Rude boys of old would have been running sound systems, they were on the streets. A lot of them were quite notorious. What bonded them all together was their impeccable sense of style.
Pan poor people, them rising up tax. So I have fire burn everything.
You know, it actually takes quite a lot of strength to walk down the street and present yourself in a manner which isn't conforming, which isn't swimming with the mass. You know, you're swimming against the tide.
Gun them loading a robberies. And you know, say one of them could have go to school and become a half.
When you look at the people that are in our exhibition here, you know, they all have their own different sort of take on it. There's an overarching nature to it, which is definitely rude. But everyone is fiercely individual as well.
Lock up the innocent man and free up the rapist. Me not like this. Carpenter, beg you build a box. Call the food and violate, but no me cash them in the job. So from the last down to the
Most youth cultures come from a point of resistance and wanting to change the status quo. It's that point where politically there's a kind of a landscape that's going on and people are trying to react.
The resistance is coming out in a sartorial nature, but it is actually saying a lot about the person who wears the clothes. It's using your apparel to express your belief in yourself.
We don't want to be part of mainstream society. We want to have our own voice and our own identity.
When these people walk down the street, people don't go, look at that idiot. They go, they look pretty good.
Life sweet, you're mad. Things change for the better, nothing no go
A philosopher called Gramsci that once said, in order to create and maintain a new society, you have to create and maintain a new state of consciousness.
Shay exudes rude boy style, attitude and culture. There's a sense of playfulness, there's a sense of strength. So whenever you see Shay, he always embodies and carries this immaculate look.
Make people dead for the headline news, you know, see a false flag them. When election time, them rise up.
This look is part of one of 4, which was created by Art Comes First. It takes a bit of a chronology through rude boy culture from ska through to the present day. So here we have a classic tail jacket, which has been customised with these biker sleeves. We've got the badges.
Just looking at Calaf here, the immaculate suit looks really classic. He kind of owns that look now. He's just twisted it, the red hat on, and the sunglasses add to that as well. And that, I think, is a really important picture. The notion of a rude boy is continually evolving, and that's why this exhibition is particularly relevant.
I knew it was just like about a way of life and, you know, that state of consciousness, because that's what separates a rude boy from just anybody else who just wears fashionable clothes. You're expressing yourself and there's no boundaries. I like to compare it to the analog vinyl system. I used to look at the needle sometimes, and as I would turn up the volume on that vinyl player, the needle would go to that red part, and that's how I express sometimes being a rude boy, because you're turning up the volume. Some days I want to keep it mid-tempo. Other days where I take it to the red decimal point where it's just like distortion, you know.
Pan poor people, them rising up tax. Even fight the ras for him, not the dreadlocks. Na.